Hello everyone, Pure Cell again. This time is a video I've been wanting to put out for a while now, and this is Top 5 Underrated Nu Metal Bands Part 2. The reason why I wasn't able to do this video, it took me a while to do it, it's because I was busy with exams and, you know, assessments and all that stuff. So basically, I was a bit busy with that, so I couldn't really make the video. So here it is now, and this time we're number 3, number 2, and number 1, and I'll tell you them very soon. So here we go. So yeah, Alien Ant Farm are my number 3 pick, mainly due to the fact that I think they kind of deserved better when it comes to the nu metal scene. A lot of people say that Alien Ant Farm, they're not like really nu metal. And I'm like, come on guys, come on, they are nu metal. They are alternative metal, nu metal, especially Anthology, that album, so underrated. Great songs, such as, like, well, of course, everybody knows their cover of Smooth Criminal, and you know, the Michael Jackson cover. And you know, they're one of those nu metal bands that sort of got, they weren't really that well associated with the nu metal scene, but overall, I think their Smooth Criminal cover was, of course, that was in the American Pie films, American Pie 2, I think it was, and yeah, it's, people usually see it as like, oh, it's a funny sort of, like, they say, oh, they're kind of like taking nu metal in a sort of funny and more different sort of take. But see, if you actually listen to Anthology, it's actually kind of a more somber and sad album than you would expect it to be. Like songs like Flesh and Bone, Stranded, they sound more like Papa Roach. If you like, or Trapped or Unloco, bands like that. And actually, fun fact, Alien Ant Farm, they were actually good friends with Papa Roach back in 2001. They toured with them to promote Anthology. They were good friends. They done tours together, and overall, on another fun fact, Alien Ant Farm, they were actually, the Anthology was actually produced by Jay Baumgartner, the same man who produced Papa Roach and Fest, and that's saying something. That's definitely saying something about Alien Ant Farm's sound and how they sort of took inspiration from Papa Roach in their music. And I actually have Anthology right here. Here it is. This is, I'll probably review it sometime, but it depends if I'm busy or not. My exams are almost over anyway, so I'll get it out soon enough. So, yeah. Number 3 was Alien Ant Farm. Have a go. Let's move on to number 2. Yes, TRUSTcompany is my second pick. God, I love TRUSTcompany so much. They were one of those, like Unloco, they were one of those more alternative sort of post-grunge sort of influenced nu metal bands that kind of implemented the aspects of bands like Linkin Park and stuff like that, and they managed to put in a bit of like Incubus sounding stuff as well in there. They're like almost a combination of everything at once. The Lonely Position of Neutral is one of my favourite albums, like, well, favourite alternative nu metal post-grunge albums of all time. I have it right here. Here it is. I love this album so much. Just every song in it is a banger, basically. Lead singer Kevin Palmer, absolutely amazing. His voice suits so damn well with the songs, and just the lyrical themes and the atmosphere and the cinematic feel to the entire album, and a youthful sort of vibe you get from it. It's just amazing. They're basically nu metal, like they took nu metal and they took a controversial and sometimes looked down genre, overlooked genre, and made it work. They made nu metal, like, and post grunge work so well together, and like nu metal and the alternative, they made it work so well together. And I'm afraid their only real successful song is Downfall. Don't get me wrong, that is a fantastic song. It's brilliant. They totally deserved it. They totally deserved a hit from that song. It's really representative of their sound. Sometimes their music is so that they've got really, they manage to flow between heaviness and softness so well, and it blends so well together, and it's amazing. Softer songs like Hover, The Fear, and Deeper Into You, they still have like heavy nu metal aspects of it, sort of mixed in with alt rock and sort of cutting edge stuff like Linkin Park style, and it's just amazing. TRUSTcompany are one of the best nu metal bands, probably one of my favourite nu metal bands of all time, and I'll always come back to The Lonely Position of Neutral as it's probably one of my favourite albums ever. And it's just, I'm so glad that I got it, and just every song in it is amazing. I highly suggest you check out TRUSTcompany. Just their songs are just amazing. So yeah. So next up, TRUSTcompany. They're not my favourite though. They're not the nu metal band that I think should have gotten the best attention in the world. That's coming up next. That, my top pick, my number one pick, Level. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who the hell's Level? And I'll tell you. Level was formed by a frontman called Bobby Reeves and Ed Forrest on guitar. And basically they released a self-titled album in 2003, which you probably saw right there. Now, as you're guessing now, Level, in my opinion, is probably the most underrated nu metal band I've ever goddamn heard. Now, I know I'm sorry I just swore there, but it's just, their sound is so, like, every song in their album, total banger, total banger. Like every song is enjoyable. I come back to every song once and again. Songs like Disaster Proof, Unstable, Down, Shattered. Shattered is an amazing song. Now, the entire album, it's a very, very rare album. Very rare album. You can get it on eBay, but the entire album is actually on YouTube. I'll probably put a link in that in the description. The entire album is on YouTube if you want to check it out and listen for yourself. There's actually 2 videos of the Japanese edition and the normal edition. Now, there's different versions of the songs, of course, but there's versions of these songs which I prefer. There's regional versions and there's a normal version, the worldwide release version. But yeah, like, if you're probably listening to them, you would probably assume, oh, they're just another Linkin Park clone. Oh, they're just another Linkin Park clone. And I think they are similar to Linkin Park and sound very similar, but they've still got that unique sort of feel to them that just makes it awesome and more badass. And it's just, I'm not saying like they're as good as Linkin Park, but they're definitely one of the new metal bands that should have gotten more attention when it comes to, like, you know, commercial reception. And just every song on Level Self-Titled is just worthy of just being a new metal sort of go-to, you know. It's one of the most enjoyable underground new metal albums I've ever heard. I've never enjoyed an underground new metal album as much as this, and I'll still listen to the album again and again. I don't own the album, but I do listen to it on YouTube sometimes if I'm like playing like video games or Smash Bros or stuff like that, like sort of like fighting games and stuff like that. It suits so well with them. And just, yeah, like, just Level is just such a underappreciated sort of cutting edge futuristic sound. And yeah, their flows between singing and rapping, which is similar to Linkin Park but still unique. They probably have less rapping than them, but yeah, they're still awesome, and I highly suggest you check it out. Oh, and another fun fact, the lead singer of Level, Bobby Reeves, and the guitarist of Level, Ed Farris, they went on to join the band Adema, the new metal band Adema. I actually have their album right here. Just give me one sec. Let's see here. There we go. So yeah, I have Adema's self-titled album right here. This is a great album as well. Adema are pretty underrated as well. And basically Bobby Reed, when what was this singer name? Mark Chavis, when Mark Chavis left Adema, Bobby Reeves took over. I think there was a singer before Bobby Reeves, but I'm not sure. I think there was, but yeah, there was a singer before Bobby Reeves, but Bobby Reeves, I feel like he was the best replacement for Mark Chavis and Adema, and they went on to do the album, to produce the album Kill the Headlights, which is a great new metal album if you want to check out like new metal albums after the commercial era. And yeah, Level are just amazing. I can never go wrong with them. Shattered is one of my favourite songs like ever, and yeah, they're just amazing. Highly suggest you check them out. But yeah, So that's my video. I hope to see you guys later. This is a better edited version than the last one because I managed to download Power Director, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in another video. Peace out and bye bye.